By the authority given in the statutes of the Open University, I declare this congregation open for the conferment of degrees and the presentation of graduates. Distinguished guests, graduates and friends of the university, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the 26th of the Open University's degree ceremonies being held in 2018. We are delighted to welcome the Mayor of Gateshead, Councillor Jill Green, who has found time in her very busy diary to be with us today. It's also my great pleasure to welcome our honorary graduate, Professor Robin Alexander, and we are delighted to be able to honour him today. During the past year, the Open University has awarded over 20,000 qualifications, ranging from Certificate of Higher Education to Doctor of Philosophy. Throughout 2018, more than 7,000 graduates are being presented for their qualifications at degree ceremonies such as this one today in Gateshead. These are being held in 11 different towns and cities throughout England and also in Belfast, Cardiff, Glasgow and Dublin. This illustrates the extraordinary scale, scope and reach of the Open University. It goes without saying that today is a very important occasion in the life of you, our graduates, your families and loved ones, as well as the university staff, who I hope you will feel have nurtured and supported you. You could be forgiven for thinking that the occasion is so important that it needs to be solemn. You'd be quite wrong. In every sense, this is a day of celebration. So we will be very disappointed if anyone crosses the stage today to anything less than thunderous applause, foot stamping, whooping, marriage proposals, or whatever other way you choose to express your enthusiasm and support. I have noticed that we're quite a small, intimate group this morning, and some of our ceremonies are sometimes double the numbers. So you've got quite a challenge to be able to lift this roof off, I think. So let's see what you can do this morning. With that in mind, why don't all of our graduates please briefly stand? So let's see what you can do. Friends, families and Open University staff, let's start today's ceremony by giving these amazing graduates a huge round of applause. That's a pretty good start. I know you can do a lot better than that as the morning wears on. There is one more way you can show your appreciation to your graduate. If you post messages or photos on social media, use the hashtag OU_ceremonies to share your congratulations and celebrations with the outside world, as well as everyone here at the ceremony. Today's ceremony will begin with the presentation of those graduates who have gained higher degrees and first degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Laws and have been able to attend here today. They will be presented by Ms. Pat Atkins, Director of Student Support, Policy and Operations. We will then see the awarding of the honorary degree of Doctor of the University to Professor Robin Alexander, and Dr. Liz Chamberlain, Programme Leader for Primary Education Studies in the Faculty of Wellbeing, Education and Language Studies, will present Professor Alexander, and he will sign the Honorary Graduate's book and make a reply. Then we will continue our presentation of graduates with those who have gained Bachelor of Science degrees, foundation degrees, and diplomas of higher education and have been able to attend here today. To conclude the ceremony, I'll give a personal address to all you graduates. I now call upon Ms. Pat Atkins to present the graduates.
Vice-Chancellor, I shall now present graduates who have gained higher degrees and have been able to attend here today. I present to you for the degree of Master of Arts in Classical Studies with distinction, Elizabeth Shaw. For the degree of Master of Arts in Classical Studies, I present Annette Cade. For the degree of Master of Arts in Education with distinction, I present Claire Sutton. For the degree of Master of Arts in English, I present Peter Sopp. For the degree of Master of Arts in Online and Distance Education, I present Alison Bell. And Claire Richardson. For the degree of Master of Business Administration, I present Andy Heslop. And Lucas Krall. For the degree of Master of Science in Advancing Healthcare Practice, I present Joanne Service. For the degree of Master of Science in Computing, I present Samantha Stonehouse. For the degree of Master of Science in Human Resource Management, I present Victoria Pullen. Vice-Chancellor, I shall now present graduates who have gained Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Law degrees and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the insert within the ceremony programme. For the degree of Master of Science in Technology Management, I present Philip Harl. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with First Class Honours, Chris Alexander. Sarah Carson. Christopher Davey. Chris Easton. Julie Fairholm. Naomi Forrest. Iona Hughes. Jackie Knights. Alison Lloyd. Catherine Renard. Jane Sowden. Anne Sweetman. Amy Addison. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, I present Amy Addison. Sorry, I don't. No, I got that wrong. Apologies. I present Leona Alexander. Tariq Arif. Roxanne Atkinson. Erin Bailey. Anne Barlow. Stephanie Barrett. Sharon Blake. Ruth Blakey. Mark Boyd. Carol Bradshaw. Chris Brennan. Stephen Brown. Hannah Carter. Carol Ann Churm. Laura Cowling. Graham Dawson. Benjamin Dryden. Mark Eade. Joanne Fegan. Margaret Fennick. Tracy Foster. Catherine Foxwright. Joseph Gabriel. Katie Gibson. Chantal Godfrey. Hayley Gray. Michelle Grinton. John Harris. Susan Howes. Victoria Illingworth. Thomas Jones. Sarah Kay. Anna Sophia Kellett. Emma Ketteringham. Lois Lane. Ewan Leeson. Michael Luke. Laura Main. Kevin Martin. Barbara Office. Royston. Scott Rogers. Angela Rowell. Janet Say. Cherry Sim. Marie Tilbury. Michelle Weaver. Beth Wells. Gillian Whitehead. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, I present Carol Etchells. Martin Garside. Anne Ridgway. Claire Shedden. Richard Tanner. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Work with Honours, I present Kelly Cranny. And Emma King. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, I present Robin Brinkhurst. Emma Williams. Adriel Yap. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws with Honours, I present Catherine Hurst. And Kimberly Odish.
Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, graduates, guests. Robin Alexander is one of the world's leading experts on primary education, whose scholarly research has helped transform policy and practice for the benefit of generations of children in British schools and around the world. Educated at the universities of Cambridge, Durham, London and Manchester, Robin began his career as a teacher before switching to academic research at Leeds University in 1977, later earning a PhD and a Lit.D from Cambridge. He held professorships at Leeds and Warwick before returning to Cambridge in 2006 as Professorial Director of Research in the Faculty of Education. He is now a Fellow of the British Academy, a Fellow of Wolfson College, Cambridge, and Professor Emeritus at Warwick. He is a former President of the British Association for International and Comparative Education. Worldwide, Robin has worked extensively in development education in India, has advised many international organisations, and has held several visiting academic posts overseas. His 2001 book, Culture and Pedagogy, is an ambitious account of systems, schools and classrooms within 5 diverse countries, focusing on what we can learn from such comparison about how children can be empowered through education. It won the Outstanding Book Award of the American Educational Research Association, Robin being the first and only British winner of this prestigious prize to date. Robin's distinguished scholarly career has produced an extraordinary body of academic research, grounded in sophisticated concepts and theoretical approaches, but also deeply practical and geared towards achieving the best possible outcomes for children. He is particularly well known for developing the concept of dialogic teaching, or using the power of talk to help students learn. A recent large trial demonstrated that pupils who received dialogic teaching were, when tested in English, mathematics and science, 2 months ahead of those who did not, after only 20 weeks. Robin's work has had an impact well beyond the academy, and his numerous awards reflect his high standing in both the academic and professional communities. He was one of the 3 wise men who wrote a report in the early 1990s which prompted renewed attention to the importance of primary education, promoting higher expectations and improved outcomes, especially for children from more deprived backgrounds. The report was hugely influential in shaping the policy of successive governments. Robin later led the Cambridge Primary Review, an independent inquiry into primary education in England, which was the most thorough and rigorous study for almost 40 years. This produced a series of crucial publications and reports, culminating in the landmark Children, Their World, Their Education, widely acknowledged as the most important book on primary education in recent decades. It rejected piecemeal reform, frequent tinkering and constant interference, and instead envisioned a new system which placed respect for children, their rights and their agency at its heart. It also argued that children will not learn to think for themselves if their teachers are expected to do what they are told, in a clarion call to empower teachers. Robin then chaired the Cambridge Primary Review Trust, a not-for-profit company aimed at consolidating the findings of the review through a national network of schools and teachers. Robin's diverse interests include campaigning for arts education, and he is trustee of the charity Children and the Arts. At the Open University, we share Robin's belief in the life-changing power of education. His vision of a primary education system which tackles a disadvantage and allows each child to flourish, and his commitment to developing an evidence base which enables teachers to draw on effective pedagogies and to make best practice standard practice. We are delighted to celebrate his unparalleled contribution to education in this country. Vice-Chancellor, by the authority of the Senate, I present to you for the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, Robin Alexander.
Vice-Chancellor, Madam Mayor, distinguished guests, graduates and friends of the Open University. I thank the University for conferring this honour upon me, and Dr. Chamberlain for her kind words. To these I might add that my connection with the University goes back to 1972, when I was one of its first part-time course tutors. So I'm delighted that 46 years later, my journey has come full circle. I would like to echo the Vice-Chancellor's congratulations to all of today's graduates. Your achievements deserve the highest praise, and you are members of an institution whose global reputation for combining open access, open learning, innovative teaching, and high-quality research is second to none. You know this, and here I'm afraid I have to be a little bit serious, but you'll also know that this is a difficult time for British universities. Their autonomy is being eroded, prospects for international student recruitment and research collaboration after Brexit are at best uncertain and at worst disastrous. And as you don't need reminding, their students face acute financial pressures that my generation was lucky to escape. But we should also be concerned about the wider cultural environment. There's a deepening gulf between the discourse of education, with its commitment to knowledge, truth, critical thinking, and rational inquiry, and the discourse of public life, which in an increasing number of supposedly democratic countries manifests alarming levels of intolerant and divisive rhetoric, contempt for knowledge and expertise, and a cynical disregard for truth and the well-argued case. Instead, misinformation rules, assertion obliterates argument, and evidence which is secure but politically inconvenient is dismissed out of hand. Respected figures on both sides of the Atlantic believe that these trends are more than an uncomfortable political phase, and that they may well put democracy itself at risk. For as Hannah Arendt warned after the Second World War, I quote, "The ideal subject of totalitarian rule is not the convinced Nazi or the convinced communist, but people for whom the distinction between true and false no longer exists." And in the shadow of the First World War, the centenary of whose end we commemorate this week, H.G. Wells said, "History becomes more and more a race between education and catastrophe." Now, I don't want to spoil your day by sounding apocalyptic, but if ever there was a time to recall and ponder such warnings, this may be it. So today, there could be no better tribute to the Open University than if its graduates, that's you and now me, affirm that we will stand up and stand tall for knowledge, argument, truth, and hence for education. In that spirit, thank you again.
Vice-Chancellor, continuing the presentation of graduates, I shall now present those who have gained degrees in the Bachelor of Science, in foundation degrees and diplomas of higher education and have been able to attend here today. The full subject details are printed in the insert within the ceremony programme. I present for the degree of Bachelor of Science with First Class Honours, Kerry Anderson. Stephanie Brain. Dino Dingser. Matt Dunn. Rebecca Dunning. David Greer. Laura Kay. Lynn Peart. Alexander Ryder. Michelle Sterling. Ruth Surridge. Adrian Tate. Richard Tate. For the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours, I present Robert Anderson. Chelsea Atkinson. Terry Beveridge. Alan Burkett. Victoria Bowman. Siobhan Brennan. Ken Brunton. Ricky II Kajimat. Carmelo Catalanetto. Megan Daly. Peter Dent. Sian Ford. Maureen Fox. Gillian Williams. Natasha Leslie. Ray Lewis. Melanie Lang. Christina McGrady. Christopher Newby. Jim Owen. Tori Paxton Brown. Rosanna Peters Brunetti. David Pearce. Caroline Price. Natalie Reid. Laura Robbins. Joanne Shaw. Joe Sherry. Pippa Slark. James Stewart. Claire Wakefield. Claire Wharton. Holly Young. Natasha Young. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, I present Andrew McRae. And Marina Piro. For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Mental Health Nursing with Honours, I present Hayley Chapman. Carrie-Anne Davison. Jay Jackson. Jade Levan. For a foundation degree, I present Daniel Absalom. Catherine Burns. Sonia Harris. Faye Lavelle. Wendy Smith. Katie Stanton. And for the Diploma of Higher Education, I present Karen Middleton.
Wow, let's just give these amazing graduates one more huge round of applause. It's a huge privilege for me to share this very special occasion with you, and absolutely the best part of my job. I've seen so many fabulous smiles today, heard such inspiring stories, and shared enough joy to lift this roof off. And you can help me show just what an extraordinary body of graduates you are. Please raise your hand if you've helped bring up a family during your study. Please raise your hand if you've had any caring responsibilities during your study. And please raise your hand if you were employed or did voluntary work at some time during your study. I rest my case. From this day forward, you join an exclusive alumni club of more than 500,000 OU graduates across the globe. They, like you, studied part-time while they held down a job or brought up a family or cared for dependent relatives, or possibly all three of these. Part-time, it sounds more like double time to me. An OU qualification is something to be very proud of, something well recognised and well respected. Over 1,300 employers regularly invest in our courses, from small companies, local authorities and government, to sector giants, including IBM and the NHS. A government survey found that employers perceive part-time students to be hardworking, committed, and understanding discipline, and recognise the importance of supporting their employees' study aspirations. In 2013, the OU led the way again in digital innovation when we set up the UK's first platform for massive open online courses, free learning for the world, through an initiative called FutureLearn. Since it was set up, it's brought over 8 million learners together globally. Many of you will be familiar with our partnership with the BBC, such as the recent Series 2 of Blue Planet, which was watched by almost half of the UK population. Every 6 years, the government assesses universities on the quality of their research. At the last evaluation, nearly 3/4 of our research was deemed to be world-leading or internationally excellent. We are incredibly proud of our contribution to space exploration. For example, our discovery of evidence of water on Mars, or the controlled crashing of the Cassini space probe, which is transforming our understanding of the solar system. And we're doing wonderful work with those who need our help the most. Our English in Action project, delivered in collaboration with Cambridge Education, won the prestigious Pioneer Award. This innovative 10-year project has helped 25 million children, young people and adults in Bangladesh to learn English. So in graduating today, you become a member of a university that is a world leader in technology, in innovation, and in helping people to learn. A movement of millions, a mission of one. A university that believes that where you start in life shouldn't limit where you go. There are a host of people who've contributed to your achievement today. The advisor who handled your first inquiry, the academics who designed and wrote your course materials, student services staff who supported you when you felt like you couldn't go on. And of course, our amazing associate lecturers who guided you through the whole journey, culminating in you crossing this stage today. Let's take a moment to say thank you to the Open University staff who made all this possible. There's only one thing harder than being an OU student, and that's living with one. And we mustn't underestimate the incredible support you've had from family and friends to enable you to keep going with your studies. So, graduates, have a look around, see if you can spot your loved ones in the audience, and let's give them a tumultuous round of applause. When you leave today, you become an ambassador for the Open University and all that we stand for. Please stay in touch. Join our Alumni Careers Group Toucan on LinkedIn. Share your professional experience and make new connections. Try one of our free online courses on OpenLearn or FutureLearn. Or maybe, when you've had a pause to recover, you might want to think about continuing your studies with us, doing another qualification. And remember, our career service is there to support you for another 3 years after you've finished your course. You may have already been congratulated by members of our alumni team in the foyer. They will be in touch to tell you what our Alumni Association can offer, as well as ways you can give back to the university through our Open Up the Future 50th anniversary campaign. And do also visit our careers and employability stand. We're interested to know how the unique qualities of an OU graduate help you in your careers, in your life ambitions, in your personal development. The more we know, the more we're able to convince those who feel nervous or unsure about embarking on part-time learning themselves. You are a personification of the motto on our crest, learn and live. I hope you will feel able to give something back to a world filled with so many who are less fortunate. Make the most of this opportunity. Be an OU graduate who helps to realise opportunities for others. If we want a better world, redistributing opportunity is as important as redistributing wealth. You may feel that the strain of studying for your degree has added a few grey hairs, but we only grow old when we lose sight of our ideals. As Samuel Ullman said, years may wrinkle the skin, but to give up enthusiasm wrinkles the soul. The spirit of youth pervades this institution, and it is a gift that you take away with you. I hope you will stay forever young in your hearts, generous in your souls, and ambitious in your life goals. May I ask the assembled guests to congratulate these amazing, incredible graduates one more time. The proceedings of this degree ceremony have now been completed, and sadly, I declare this meeting of congregation closed. Would all of you who are able to please stand?